Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to finish the rest of this video. This is still page 9. Now we're going to talk about factors, multiples, and prime versus composite. So a number that divides exactly into another number is a factor. Common factors are factors that are the same for two or more numbers. So for example, factors, let's go back over here. Factors of 6, so numbers that can multiply to be 6. 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Common factors are ones that they share in common. So let's list it for 8. So 1 and 8, 2 and 4. And then for 12, we have 1 and 12, 2 and 6. And then we actually have another one, 3 and 4. So let's circle our common factors. So common factors, we've got a 1 in common. We've got a 2 in common. We've got a 4 in common. Nothing else that they share in common. All right, moving on. Multiples, a product of any number and a whole number is a multiple of that number. So for example, the first 5 multiples of 6. So this means we're going to list the number. So the first one is 6. So that'd be like 6 times 1. And then we're going to do 6 times 2, which gives us 12. And then 6 times 3, which gives us 18. 6 times 4, which gives us 24. 6 times 5, which gives us 30. So this is our list of multiples of 6. A common multiple are multiples that they share in common between two numbers. So we're going to make 2 lists this time. One for 4. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. Or if you just want to keep adding 4, that's fine. So plus 4 gives you 16. Plus 4 gives you 20. Plus 4 gives you 24. And then 28. And you can keep going. I'm going to put dot, dot, dot. The next number is 6, so we're going to start with 6. After that is 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. So some common multiples that I saw a 12 and 12. I also saw 24 and 24. And if we kept the list going, we actually would have more. What we're going to do next is we're going to list all the factors of the following numbers. So 66. I always start with the smallest factor, so 1. And I ask myself, what can I multiply 1 by to get 66? And it's 66. We are going to eventually put them in order from least to greatest. Then I'm going to do 2 and 33. Then I'm going to do 3 and 22. 4, it cannot be divisible by 4. Not 5. 6 and 11. Not 7 or 8 or 9. Can't be 10. And if we go to 11, we've already seen it. So we've seen them all. And then we're going to put them in order. So 1, 2, 3. 6 is next. Then 11, 22, 33, 66. So this answer right here is the better of the answers. 13. So what numbers can multiply to be 13? Well, 1 and 13. And then there's no other whole numbers that can multiply by 13, so it just has those 2 factors. All right, below, list the first 5 multiples of the following. So 7, and then 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. The first 5 multiples of 3 are going to be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then some review from last year. Prime only has two factors, one in itself, which we actually saw that up here. 13 was an example of that. So let's write that down as a 13. 13, 17, I believe 43, and there's lots of them. Composite has more than two factors, which we saw one up here. 66 had a lot of them, but we could do some easy ones. So 12 has more than just two factors. 20 has more than just two factors. 75 has more than just two factors. So all different kinds. Relatively prime, two numbers with no common factor.